In Accrington, the next test, the next step along the journey, probably a slightly different one to Shrewsbury Town, but inevitably looking for the same outcome.
Same outcome would obviously be great. I think it will be a different game to Saturday. I think Accrington, the games are always blood and thunder, transitional, they're an aggressive team. They'll ask us questions, they'll make us defend, and we have to do all of those things and stand up to it as best we can. But then add our game to that, make sure we are calm, composed, in possession. We move them as we did Shrewsbury on Saturday, and then take our opportunities when we get them.
I think you'll go in with some momentum from Saturday because the second half was so impressive, wasn't it?
I thought so. I thought it was a really good second half performance. You know, there was lots to like the first half, really. Obviously, we didn't test their keeper enough, but as I said on Saturday, it's never that easy when teams come with that game plan. You know, Sheffield United and Man City. Sheffield United almost got to half time on Saturday in the FA Cup 0-0. It's not that simple as a game, but as the game develops, people get tired, spaces become bigger, and then you can take advantage, and we did that on Saturday. I don't envisage it being this way on Tuesday. I think it's going to be a lot more end-to-end, a lot more transitional. We have to manage those transitions, make sure that our control positions when we're attacking are strong so we don't get counter-attacked on, and then be clinical in front of goal, which we weren't second half on Saturday.
Yeah, because over the 90 minutes you made a lot of chances, almost regardless when they come. I'm sure when you're looking at stats after a game, expected goals, etc. I mean, we're in a lot of
I think the last two games our XG has been extremely high and we've underperformed on the XG, but yeah, we'll do again. If we keep replicating that, then eventually we're going to score. We've got the players to take those chances, and whether, like I said on Saturday, if it's not the 11 that are starting, then we've got options from the bench to come and make a difference.
I suppose what is different on Tuesday night, Accrington probably need a win.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not run out of time yet, but you know, they given their position in the table, they're going to have to come and try and get something.
Look, I have a huge amount of respect for that football club. You know, where they've come from, what they've achieved. You know, almost a David and Goliath status. John is a fantastic football person. Has done wonderful things there, and yeah, it's been tough for him. Every season they seem to lose the real quality players. You know, we took Dion, Colby Bishop recently, and they're hard to keep finding those diamonds. But great credit to John, and one thing I know is that team will be motivated tomorrow. They will not want to go down. They will be fighting, you know, till the very end, while they've still got an opportunity and chance. And as I said, we have to match that determination and fight, and then make sure that we play our stuff and play our way, and hopefully that's enough to get the 3 points.
The message from yourself all along is keep it in our own hands, decide our own fate, which you've done very well, of course, and then a chance tomorrow to get an even tighter grip on that.
Yeah, look, again, what we need to guard against is expectancy and complacency, and there's certainly none of that in this dressing room anyway. We know that this is a really challenging game, a tough game, and we have to be fully focused to get what we need. It is very much in our hands, but as a football club we just need to stay patient, stick together, and hopefully we can get there. And
the patience will be a premium, presumably again tomorrow night. The supporters were good in the end, weren't they? I know before the half-time there was a bit of anxiousness, but it was a real good feeling in the atmosphere in the second half.
Look, I mean, football is subjective, and I've never known a football club or a stadium where 100% of the fans are happy. There's always going to be one or two whinges and moaners. That's just the world we're in and the game that we're in, unfortunately. But I think the vast majority are very happy with what we're doing this season.
There was an excited feel in the second half. I think there wasn't when you could feel the goal was coming. I think they were right behind us.
Yeah, look, and it's all season it's been a really intimidating atmosphere for the opposition, and we've done really good things at home, but as I said, the job's not done. We need to get together, stick together, back the team. The team will do their very best to get the points we need to get into the playoffs, and then who knows. But for us now, it's full focus and keep going. I've got to say as well, just quickly while I mention it, that it's an absolutely brilliant achievement for the club to win the Fan Engagement Award with the EFL. Speaks volumes for what Sharon and the board have set, really, the culture that she's created, the leadership qualities, and for us to win that award from where we were a few years back speaks volumes for everything we're trying to do here.
Well said. And on awards, Rico got in the Team of the Year last night, the only one. I mean, you'll be delighted for him because he's had a super season, albeit we missed him when he's been out, but great for him, and hopefully going forward when the other awards come out at the end of the season, one or two of our lads might be in the shout. Yeah, look, wonderful for him to be in that. He thoroughly deserves it. Everyone knows exactly what I think about Rico. He's a huge player for us and a wonderful captain. There'll be one or two disappointed. I've got to say I was slightly disappointed to not see one or two of other players of ours in there with a shout, but I think the PFA Team of the Year will come out soon, and maybe that'll be
a reflection of where I think the players are at. But if not, it's about the collective, and the collective is doing very well this season. And for us now, it's these next 2 home games, in particular Accrington tomorrow night. Full focus, try and get the points we need to make sure we're in that top 6.
And so lastly on the injury front, Rico close to coming back, and Owen as well?
Owen's training today, so he'll be back available tomorrow. We'll judge it and play it by ear really, but yeah, he's back available. That's fantastic for us, and Rico's back running, so he won't be long either.